We're the Dudeks. I'm Burl, Matt, and Steena.
Steena's personality, how she really brings people together to do various things, whether it's activities in the community or stuff here at home, but she kind of rallies people together.
Steena has 3 sisters, and one of them is her twin. So Adela and Steena were born, and they did great. They were, 6 months old. We really felt like there was something different with Steena. And the doctors just kind of kept blowing me off, saying, no, they're twins, but they're not going to do it at the same time. And my mom intuition. That's when we started with early intervention with OT, PT, and so thank goodness for early intervention. So with all of that, we did lots of testing and found out that Steena has a duplication of her 17th chromosome, Potocki-Lupski syndrome, or PTLS. So we were happy to have a name. However, it was just officially discovered 2010 or something. So it was nice to have answers, but there was still a lot of unknowns, and people with the same syndrome there's a whole spectrum. So there's not a cut and dry. So it can be similar to like autism or Down syndrome. So Steena has this like magical power, we say, at gathering people and recruiting people. She's done several community events.
We had a community kickball game at our field house that she kind of designed the flyers. We printed some flyers off, and she made sure we took them to school and passed them out of school and church and various other organizations. And
she made videos to post on Facebook.
And YouTube too.
So we had a kickball game on Saturday morning.
And they raised over $3,000. Her friends and Steena organized a lemonade stand, but it wasn't just any normal lemonade stand. It was at our church. She was insistent we had to have some cookies.
A drive-through
And
line.
there was a drive-through. And where did the money go to? For accounts that were in negative balances. So it had come to Steena's attention that people were having problems getting food or couldn't get extras because they had a negative balance, and she didn't like that. So she had a lemonade stand to help pay off those balances. So she was buying other people food and was getting into a negative balance herself because she was buying more than we had planned. So we're new this year to Special Olympics. They had a new cornhole team, and so Steena decided that she would try that and made some really good friends who then said, Steena, you need to try basketball. And she was a little tentative at first, but then we could just see she came out of her shell and was very confident and excited.
We kind of had to poke her and prod her to get her on the court initially, but by the end of it, she was actually trying to play more. From where she started to where she ended was a totally different perspective on it.
So by Steena having kind of her own team, it's been really fun to see how she's gone to practice. She's been very independent at riding the bus.
With cornhole, it kind of became her thing, and she really enjoyed it, and she really enjoyed basketball. I think, like she said earlier, I think the friendships that she's built through the Special Olympics has really kind of given her her own thing now, and really helped her confidence and really helped her kind of figure out what she wants to do. I think we're hoping she finds something that's, again, her niche that she really enjoys doing, where she can thrive and be successful at. Whether that's a job or school or whatever it is, where she can just find her thing and become really successful and help use her strengths to help other people like she's been doing, just maybe on a bigger scale.
WNBA player.
Or what else? WNBA.
But if you ask her sisters would say event planner.
And a YouTuber.
YouTuber, that's what I thought you were going to say.